Yeah, it's where the two worlds of analog and digital blend, and it's pretty seamless. It's quite fantastic. The session we're doing today is with a Manchester-based band called Cottons, and it's basically a live session. We've just set up a live session in the live room, so we're not bothering isolating the vocals or overdubbing or anything. We're keeping it nice, simple and live. And that's about it. We've just tried to keep it simple and dynamic cardioid mics where we can to stop bleed, so they can take the stems away, have a nice professional video recording and audio recording.
I've come from more of an electronic world. I've not really had a hands-on experience with a band before, especially in this context with a live band and a studio and the Neve desk. I'm hoping to learn a lot more about things like mic placement, the signal flow, the environment of working with a live band, and sort of gaining like problem-solving skills, because we've already had like a few issues here and there that we've had to sort of run and go find things for. So it's kind of just being in that environment and sort of having to think on your feet and gaining those real-world skills.
Experience of working with the Neve Genesys has been incredible. Quite a learning curve in that it's a lot more complex than any other desk I've ever used. But that's down to the fact that the routing options are endless. Basically, if you can imagine it with this desk, you can do it, which is incredibly powerful. It's just an amazing bit of kit. The preamps sound amazing, obviously, they're Neve. It's the integration with Pro Tools in the digital realm. As I was saying, it is analog. The EQs sound amazing, the compressors are analog, they all sound amazing. But then the way in which it digitally interfaces with Pro Tools on top of that is pretty unique.
It's definitely been challenging using the Neve desk. It's not an easy piece of gear to sort of just jump in on, especially if you have no prior experience in studios. But since we have other studios here, the lecturer sort of started us off with the API, which is a little bit more easier to get your head around, and then we moved to the Trident, which is a fully analog workflow. And then finally we sort of started on the Neve desk using the knowledge that we'd already acquired. And it makes using the desk a lot less intimidating, because we kind of have an idea of the basic ideas and the workflow of using a desk.
The fact that they get hands-on with it and get to learn all the ins and outs puts them in really good stead for the future. And I think if you can use this desk, you can use pretty much any desk. So yeah, it's a very useful tool for them to begin their careers.
Uni is such a big step up from like higher education, but I think it's so worth coming to a place like dBs Manchester, where you have all this equipment and you have the knowledge of the lecturers and the other students. There's like a nice sense of like community, and also the location. It, I think, really adds up to a great experience.